Hey, what is up guys, it's your boy Trigger, and today we are on some Call of Duty Black Ops 3. I actually am really excited for the World War II beta to come out. For Xbox One it comes out September 1st. It's already been out, of course, for PS4. I'm sure many of you guys have already seen footage of it. I'm sure you guys are as hyped as I am. I'm extremely excited. In fact, I'm so excited for it that I actually want to do something in Bo3, which is going to be, I'm going to make classes with all of the World War II weapons that have been presented to us. Currently, I've already got a PPSH class set up, so we're going to go ahead and make also the HG40, which is, of course, supposed to be the MP40, which is, in fact, from World War II, so we're going to go ahead and set that up. Alright, so I've got that set up, and I will go over the classes that I've made, although I've still yet to make the M1 Grand, but I do want to go through them with you guys. First, we've got the PPSH, like I said earlier. However, I have Quick Draw on it because, you know, you need Quick Draw. I've got Grip on it because it is a very fast fire rate weapon, so it does lose ammunition quite quick. I've got Fast Mags because this gun reloads really slow, and the reason why is because I put on extended mags to give it that kind of iconic look of the World War II, you know, PPSH. Kind of looks a little bit more like the Thompson, and so that kind of helps me with my reasoning behind fast mags a little bit more, because of course, you know, when you have a clip that has 71 rounds, it's going to be very heavy, so that's why the reload is a bit slower. So that's why I put on fast mags. Then we've got the MP40. I put rapid fire on it, and the reason why is because this thing is very, very slow firing. I do not like it. We've got quick draw, and the reason for that is because it's quick draw. Then we've also got grip, because believe it or not, for being one of the slowest fire rate submachine guns, it has about the worst accuracy of all the submachine guns, which is very funny because those usually would go hand in hand for being, you know, if one's bad, one's good, if one's good, one's bad. But for this, one's bad and one's bad, so it's kind of out there. And then I've got the M1 Grand. Believe it or not, I don't have really any attachments unlocked for this, because once I finished it, once I got it dark matter, I went ahead and just decided to you know, put it into the next level because I never thought I would use it again. But you know, here we are. So if I could, I would probably put on stock fast mags. No. I would put on stock extended mags and maybe rapid fire, maybe. Although I would take off grip for one of those. I'd take off grip because grip's really not necessary, but I would probably put on rapid fire. Just because this is a very, very low recoil weapon. So we've got our three classes set up. I don't believe that we have any more weapons that we could choose from. Let me just double check. See, this is what sucks, is that the M1911, yes, it was in World War II. However, I can't use it because I don't have it. And also, I forgot to mention, guys, we're going to be using the Purifier because, you know, World War II, there's going to be a flamethrower, so I figure that'll work out well. Alrighty, so it's kind of funny that we got this map, as there is kind of a map that's similar to this, the snow map from World War II. It is in a forest, I can't remember the name of it, but yeah, this is very, very similar in a way, just because it's a forest, of course. So the first gun that we're going to be using is the PPSH, which obviously is from World War II. Wow, we just got fucking destroyed. But anyway, so while I'm playing, I do want to go over and discuss a couple of things. You know, my channel for the majority, and I do want to touch up on World War II because I do have a couple of opinions. The first thing that I do want to talk about, of course, like I said, is my channel, and that's because we've gained quite a few of you guys. A little bit ago, when I checked, I had about 154 subs. Now I'm at 162. Obviously, I'm not trying to be egotistical about it. The only reason why I bring it up is because we are growing at a little bit of a faster rate than we were before, which is great, you know. Now I do know some of the people who subbed. I know a lot of them from Call of Duty, and I know a lot of them from real life. Well, not a lot, but two of them. That is, if one of them did sub. But yeah. You know who you are if you know me in real life and you subbed. I do appreciate you. And to everybody who recently subbed from Black Ops 3, and to everybody who did sub recently from Black Ops 3, of course I appreciate it. 162 is a lot better than what I was at. Me and my friend Wolfie are always kind of in competition to see who can pull more subs. And right now he's at a little bit of a disability since he's What the fuck is going on? Are you sitting? Are you? That was weird. I couldn't, because he had a suppressor, it was like fucking with my brain, but at the same time, like, I don't know what was happening. Anyways, I lost my train of thought. So Wolfie's been a kind of a disability since he's not been able to record too much. I know he made a video the other day, but he doesn't post as much as I do, which is kind of the problem. And speaking of how much we post, I want to talk about that. So it's been 2 weeks since the last time I posted. I did post a video saying that I wanted to do 1v1s on my channel with a whole bunch of people and post them. And the first one that I posted did pretty well. It's sitting currently at about 18 views, I want to say. So I do appreciate that you guys, you know, are watching it and have a, you know, quad feed. Okay, that was dope. But yeah, anyways, so I do appreciate you guys for you know, liking the video and everything. It seems like you guys are happy with it. I sure am. And I'll try to get more of those out, but the only problem is that, you know, the way that I record is broken currently. It's not doing too well. All of my recordings were not deleted, but they were corrupted, and I could not use them because the audio was malfunctioning, and not syncing with the video. So I had to delete all the videos. This happened. Why could I not prone there? But this has happened in the past, and I had to use I had to delete all of the videos, and then I could. Why are these guys sitting in the fucking trees? Stupid piece of shit! Sit on the fucking floor. God damn! I can't wait for World War II, so I don't have to deal with all this dumb shit anymore. Get on the fucking ground, you dumbass. These kids play like assholes. But what was I talking about? But in general, you know, there have been certain things that I haven't been able to do, and I believe that I've found the solution to it. Hopefully I did. I would hate for everything to be corrupted, and yeah, that's basically the point that I'm trying to make. Hopefully I can get back into this. If not, you know, so is life. God damn! If you guys have seen the flamethrower from World War II, you guys know we're basically already getting to play with it. It's just like this. Like it's overpowered as all hell. It's great though. Oh, good job, dude. You guys double team me. You got a BRM. You're a fucking disgusting player. God, I can't see with the sight. The sight is just as bad as the AN94. I don't have much playtime with the AN94, but a lot of people have been telling me that the AN94 sights are god awful. So I mean, don't get me wrong. I can't wait to get the AN94 because it's the AN94. But yeah, as soon as I can get that recon, or not that recon, but that red dot, I'll be pretty happy. Wow, my teammate is fucking trash. You're in the corner, you cunt! Are you kidding me? This is why I can't wait for World War II. Don't get me wrong, a lot of the fucking tryhard players are gonna be there. But Jesus! You have exosuits! Get in the fucking air, you dickhole! I'm so happy he wasn't there. Because if he was, I was about to say, you're the biggest cunt I've ever fucking seen. Go back to fucking elementary, dumbass. Fuck are you playing? VMP using cunt. Don't get me wrong, I got the PPSH, I know that. I know that I'm hypocritical. But at least this shit isn't a fucking 3-shot. That's fuck this. I got my point across. Alright guys, on to game 2. That last one I was not too happy with. All the shitty players, it was a collection of just grossness. And so the next thing, or well I guess kind of the last thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about, in fact, is World War II. You know, everything about it that we know currently. I want to talk about the player base, and I think everybody has a good understanding for what's going on. But in case you don't, and obviously I'm not giving you that much context, but if you don't, you know, I want to give you guys my perspective. So the majority is very happy with this game, or with World War II, sorry. And I strongly believe that. I would say it's probably about an 80 to 20% type thing. 80% are very, very happy with the game. They can't wait for it, and they're very happy about their pre-orders, and they're very happy about the beta. However, there's a good, like, 20% who are just just completely disturbed. They are not having a good time, and I'll tell you guys why. So if you guys remember back when Black Ops 2 came out, you know, that was really good, and then when Ghost came out, that went really bad. And the reason why is because Black Ops 2 was a phenomenal game, and then Ghost was not necessarily phenomenal, but it was an average Call of Duty game. But the reason why it received so much hate is because people had already been talking for years about how they want change, they don't want to stay with the same game, and they'd like for the game to go into a different direction. Then when it did, they were saying, no, bring us back to boots on the ground because this is trash, right? Well, there is a good sum of people who started either on Advanced Warfare, BO3, or Infinite Warfare. I'm not going to hate you for that. You can start on, you know, whatever timeline you want. Obviously, you're not going to have as much of a chance going into World War II as the rest of us, so I understand why these people are mad. These people want to go back to flying in the air, while the majority rule says, no, we would much rather not. And if you guys don't believe that, I mean, just look at the statistics. Modern Warfare 3 used to be the most, the best-selling game in Call of Duty history. It was the best. Not too long ago, I would say it's probably been about 4 months now, BO3 beat it. BO3 is now the best-selling Call of Duty game ever. And that's just the way it is. So of course, there's going to be some people who want to go back to flying. But the thing is that you're not always going to get what you want. And if you guys haven't been here for a while, you won't realize that a lot of people like to complain just to complain. That's just how Call of Duty is. We probably have the most cancerous people in our community, and I mean that. And I've done it. I've complained about stupid shit before too. So basically, at the end of the day, all I'm really trying to tell you guys is whether or not you like this game is up to you. And I understand that sounds very obvious, but there's a lot of people who haven't gotten that subliminal message yet. A lot of people don't think it's up to them. And it's not that they seriously think that. It's not that that's the way that their mind process works. It's that their subliminal wants to follow all these YouTubers. And don't get me wrong, I've got nothing against these YouTubers, but it's not the right way to think. You know, these people like HollowPoint, Allier, all these guys who are saying, oh, this game's going to be amazing. A lot of people will follow their footsteps and say like, oh yeah, I can't wait for this game. And then when somebody says something bad about the game, suddenly they switch and they say like, oh no, I hate this game. You know, I was recently watching a video and there was this guy, I think his name is Hutch or something like that, and he was talking about why he doesn't like the game. And I respect the you know, the thought process. You know, I respect somebody who can actually sit down and think about their reasoning and why they don't like the game, and they don't just say, oh, I hate the game because it's Call of Duty. You know, if you could say, oh, I don't like the game because it's not, you know, in the air, or because they're not you know, trying to do something new with the series, or, you know, any of these reasons that you're trying to come up with, that's okay with me. I don't mind that. You know, at least you really thought about it and you put the time into it, and you didn't just completely diagnose the entire fucking game within a matter of 5 seconds. If you've taken more than 24 hours of your time out to play the game, 100%, I can respect that. But there's a lot of people who are just saying like, oh, you know, Hutch said that the game is bad, so I'm not going to play it. You know, seriously, there's a lot of people who think that way, and I know you guys know that, and I know that there's a lot of you guys who may be thinking that way yourselves and just don't fucking know it. All I'm trying to say is make your own decisions. 100%, that's all I'm trying to say. Make your own decisions. I don't know. I might be going on a little bit longer than I should have about this, but it's seriously been bothering me. And I don't have that far of a reach, but more or less, this is just like, these are the types of shit that bother me. Yesterday I actually went out and got a beta code. I've been really fucking late, but I've even felt the tug myself. You know, a lot of people are talking shit about this game, and I was like, holy shit, you know, I started on Black Ops 2. I didn't play Ghost. I played 2 years of Black Ops 2. So I have 2 years of boots on the ground time, while I bought AW and I played the shit out of that. I bought BO3, I played and am still playing the shit out of that, and I've touched about a good month worth of Infinite Warfare. So what if I don't like World War II? That's my fear, is that what if I've gotten so used to this fast game process that I'm not willing to adjust or adapt. You know, that's kind of where I'm at right now. So I do hope that I find this game to be really, really fun. I've watched video of it. The PPSH and the Type 100 seem to be the most used weapons, while the STG is falling a little bit short. There's a lot of people who are saying like, oh, it's a very high accuracy weapon, so you know it's really good, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to learn that myself, what I like. I'm not very accurate, as you guys can see right there. I only made 2 of the shots, giving myself the kill. So I don't know. I might be using the PPSH because I do like that. I don't know how it's going to be in World War II, but I would imagine with an extended clip they'll give it 71 bullets like they do in Black Ops 3. But if that's not the case, I may go over to the Type 100 because I know it's a nice high fire rate weapon. So that's what I'm kind of curious about. And the Type 100, I've always liked the look of it, the sleek look with the clip coming out of the side. I've always enjoyed that. So I don't know. 100% depends on how I feel when the game comes out. Jesus, where is everybody? Did we flip spawns? Are they upstairs? They must be. Oh yeah, they are. There you go. Didn't really go off, but I got more kills than the average Joe may get. Although that's kind of a lie. I've gone the fuck off with this weapon. Ha, dumbass. My gun's a 2-shot, and you thought you could do that to me? Okay. You're funny, pal. Said the man with the MX Garand. I should have had a triple. I should have had a triple, baby. This is ground control to Major Tom. How are we doing? 23 and 15. Okay, okay. And another thing that crossed my mind is I wonder what DLC weapons they're going to bring into this game, because you guys know what's going to happen. I'm not saying, what if they do. I'm saying, what will they bring? Because it's going to happen. That's how they pull in the money with the supply drops. Not to mention, I wonder what variants are going to be overpowered. If we're going to have another story of the BAL and ASM one, then obviously I think this game's going to fall to pieces. But if we're going to have... If the variants are well balanced and it's like Infinite Warfare. Infinite Warfare variants were fair. I would 100% say that. Like, some people would say like, oh, the MV4 Fallout was super fucking overpowered. That's not true. The MV4 Fallout just had good accuracy, and that's all there is to it. If there's weapons like that where it's not that suddenly some have a huge damage boost or the first 3 shots are like at a higher RPM than regular, then I'm totally fine with it. I don't care. But if the ADS time is quicker, if accuracy is higher, if long shot damage range is increased, things like that, I don't mind too much, because those are statistics that don't really play too much unless they're making the long shot, damage range work specifically only for assault rifles. Then yeah, there's a problem. But it is what it is. I can deal with tiny like micro changes that don't have a huge effect, like Infinite Warfare, like I said. But yeah, I really hope that we don't have to deal with the ASM1 Speakeasy and the BAL fucking Obsidian Steed type of relationship that we had in Advanced Warfare. Anyways, guys, I've been recording now for 30 minutes. I think that's everything that I wanted to go over. We played with the PPSH, we played with the MP40 or HG40, because it's the future. And we've also played with the MX Garand, aka the M1 Grand. Yeah, I just can't wait for the full release of World War II. I can't wait for the beta. Like I said earlier, once the beta comes out, I will be playing that on my channel, and I will have a lot of videos. I'm planning on double uploading every day. Hopefully, I do stick to that promise. I can't tell you. It does come out September 1st. It's currently the 28th of August. Yes, sir, that is true. August 28th. Okay, so, we got a few days. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. There'll be more to come. I do apologize for the 2-week wait, although I'm sure many of you guys don't mind, as you guys have probably been watching the beta for World War II, so it probably doesn't make too big of a difference. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.